Alright, so I'm going to use this restoration kit to clean these headlights. You can see they're pretty bad. Maybe you can see that one. I've already used the toothpaste trick, the Hoff trick, and it just cleans it for a little bit. I decided I'm going to go ahead and do this because it's starting to get really hard to see out of them. This should be all the stuff that you need. Just some tape. This says that you just use your drill and it should have the disc in it. And then obviously some microfiber cloths to clean it real good. And also I popped the hood open because on this one I won't need to tape it off. If you have it closed, you need to tape the hood off. I'm just gonna need to tape down here, and that's so you don't mess up your paint. Alright, so I'm gonna open it up, see what's in here. Comes with your compound. That's the cleaning compound. Oh yeah. Instructions. I haven't read them yet, but it seems pretty easy. Scotch-Brite, this is what scuffs it up. Drill attachment, so it does come with it. And then the Scotch-Brite velcros to this. Pretty simple. And then this is the buffer after you're done when you apply the... So first you scratch it up. I believe, I didn't read the instructions yet, but they're all about the same. And then you put the mother stuff compound on it and smooth it out. And it's got it's got a couple discs actually. So it comes with about 4 different discs. Alright, so let's read these instructions real quick so you can decide. Oh, look at my dog sunbathing over there. We don't get sun here in Spokane.
His whole face is covered in...
He's really enjoying it. Alright, so let's read this instructions really quick. Oh, it's not very quick. Important notes, you know. It's got a lot. You can see here. It's got 4 steps. Set variable speed. You want to use your drill on a low speed at first, because if you do it too fast, you actually take away too much plastic. Yeah, the instructions are pretty simple, step by step. Cool. So definitely anyone could be able to understand this. It tells you, you know, start with the 800 grit and then go to the 15 and then go to the 3000, which it supplies to you. And also on the back it tells you, you know, it says 3000. On the other ones it says 800 or whatever grit it is. And that's how rough it is basically. So basically when you clean these, you're sanding down all the scratches and you're buffing and applying this as like a clear coat to the headlight. So you're just taking away the top layer of plastic, which is completely safe. They're pretty thick. Alright, so doing the taping, yeah, it's decent. Doing the taping part, you just kind of put it on the edge. Pretty simple. You ever painted a room or something? And if you want to be extra precautious, you add a second layer out further so you don't hit it. Whoa. So this is just the 800, you see, and then you put it on the Velcro side. This is your sand side. So you want to make sure this is wet when you're sanding. You're wet sanding it, so the water helps it be less abrasive. And then I like to spray the pad and get it wet as well. It doesn't say it in the instructions, but when wet sanding, that's the best way. Yeah! Microfibers are really good. If you don't want to spend the money, you can just use a towel from the kitchen. An old towel you don't like from the kitchen, and that'll work fine. But microfibers are supposed to be really cool, blah, 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 whatever. I don't have a speed on mine, but I'm just going to take it and do it about this fast. And speed up as it goes. And if you angle it slightly, it'll help it stay like one side. But if you hit the middle, it'll start to run like that. So, get some water, spray. It needs to stay nice and very wet. What the heck? That's cool. So I like to get the edges first. Then it says you want to wipe it, water it. I like to, what the heck, just keep doing it and then wipe it later. But the reason they want you to wipe it often is so you know how deep you're sanding it. All right, so you see here, the haze should all be one. So you can see here it's clear, clear, hazy, you know, clear. There's spots of clear. That means it's uneven. So you want it to be all one coat of haze. All right, so I'm putting a 3000 on now. I did not record in between, but I did the 800, and you all want it even clear. So you can see it should be all one even haze. You want to make sure you keep using different microfibers so it dries when you're trying to inspect. But yeah, they give you a pad for each. They give you an 8 and a 1500, 800 and a 1500 for the left, and an 800 and 1500 for the right. The 3000 is just one for both because it's not gonna get gummed up. The thicker ones you can see here, that's all the plastic it was taken off. So you need to make sure you keep it real wet. But I'm gonna go ahead and buff it with the 3000, and then we use the polish and the polisher. So we're almost done here. It's starting to look good. So we hit it with the 3000 grit, and you can see it's a little clear, still hazy. Make sure it's all the same clearness or the same haziness. And now we're gonna add the polish to it, buff it up. So in the instructions it says, you know, you put the polish on, kind of just spread it around, whatever. And it says to put on a low speed at first, but the best thing to do is you put it on here and push it around. Raccoon, shh. You push it around. That way when you press the trigger, it doesn't spray everywhere. That's just a little trick I learned on YouTube. So here's the before on the right side, very messed up. And here's the after. Looks really good. Somehow I got a small scratch in it later, but for the rest of it, it's real nice. Came out very easy. What time is it? Let's see, 1:53. Oh, so it's been almost an hour for just one headlight. So you're looking at a 2-hour job. As you get good at it, maybe an hour. So my only complaint / suggestion is this is your 3000. This is the very, very soft one that is supposed to make it look real, real nice. It's your last step. It comes with an 8 and a 15 for each side, but only one 3000. And it's very, very soft. So I recommend to do both of them at the same time so you don't have to remove this twice. When I was removing it the last time, it was, see that when I pull, it's very difficult. It might have caused some creases in it, which is bad, but we're gonna hit it and it should be good. 3000 is insanely soft. Like.